Hello and welcome to the channel Tech Core Concepts. I'm Nitesh and today we will be talking about Virtualbox. What is Virtualbox? Actually, you might fall into the situation where you want to install some software on your PC or you want uh, some PHP or ASP.NET website to be running on your local machine. For that, you might need to install some softwares like for PHP, you need to install Apache, MySQL, PHP, etc. And in some cases, you don't want those to be installed on your local machine because in case if they like generate any problem, then you need to always format your system and then reinstall it again, and it's a pretty hectic task. To avoid that, you can use VirtualBox. VirtualBox is a software which is available for Windows, for Linux, and for Mac OS X. And by this, you can create virtual servers. And after creating those virtual servers, of course, you can always install any software, whatever you want. And then, as soon as you remove the VirtualBox, the softwares and all the installations are gone, and your hard disk is again available for the fresh use, as well as your operating system is intact without and it do not cause any problem with the installations of those softwares. So enough of chit chat. How you can download this software? You need to go to the virtualbox.org and click on this button, download VirtualBox. Here you will be getting the platform packages for different operating systems. I'm running on Mac OS X, so I can click on this button and download the VirtualBox. You can click on the respective operating systems link to download the package. I already downloaded this package and installed, so I am not going to download it here. You can download it and install it. It's pretty easy. It's just like installing the other softwares by clicking on next, next, next. Once you install that software and it is installed successfully, it will be looking something like this. So it's the environment, or you can say the dashboard of VirtualBox. In order to create a new server, click on new and then you just name it. Like for an example, right now I am creating a Linux operating system. You can see as soon as I type Linux, it automatically detects and choose the type. So of course I am going for Linux operating system and I am going to install Ubuntu 64-bit. Okay, good. Now if I continue, it will ask me that how much RAM I need to provide. The good size is at least you should give 2 MB. So I'm just making it 2048 and continue. It's asking me to provide the hard disk 10 GB. If you click on this option, do not add a virtual hard disk, then you won't be getting any virtual hard disk. Or I am selecting this create a virtual hard disk now, create, and then it asks me that do you want a disk image, do you want a virtual hard disk or virtual machine disk. I'm selecting the first VDI. Then it asks me that do you want this to be dynamically allocated or fixed size. In case of fixed size, remember that particular size of the that particular size what you are going to derive will going to give will be you can say blocked for this particular server. So is it always a good practice to use dynamically allocated, so that even if you provide 100 of gig of size to this particular virtual box, then also it only use when it is in when it will be in use, otherwise it keep it as free. Now click on continue. It's asking me just give the hard disk name and provide the space. I'm giving, for an example, 50 gigs. So let me change it from here. Okay. Now if I click create, it will create a virtual box with the configuration. I can click on right click on this and click on settings to go to the settings. and here I can see the basic configurations of the VirtualBox which I created. And in case if I click on systems, then I can see that how much RAM I provided. If I click on processors, then I can provide the number of processors uh, to this particular VirtualBox. In case of clicking on display, I can increase the virtual memory to the memory, like if I want to provide 64 MB, then I can do that, and that's it. You can click on OK and save the settings, and now the settings has been applied. In order to power it off, you can just click on the start button and your virtual machine will be powered on. But right now it do not have any operating system. So even if you define that the operating system need to be installed as Ubuntu, it do not have any operating system. It's a plain box with no operating system. In case if you will boot it, you won't be getting anything. To add operating system, you need to add a disk image. And how can you do that? You need to install the ISO file, or I can say the the image file of Ubuntu from the Ubuntu website, and then you can click on this, right click on this virtual box, go to the storage and click on this plus button. I already have that ISO file of Ubuntu, so I'll just go for and click on choose disk, and it is install. It is there on my desktop, so I'll go for desktop and then choose this ISO file. Okay, simple enough. Now I am clicking on OK. Now if I will start this virtual machine, it will start this and then automatically start installing the Ubuntu software. Let's see how. Let me resize it a bit. It's booting. Okay, so it has detected the ISO file, and now Ubuntu 14.04 is getting installed. After that, we will be installing Apache, MySQL, and PHP to make sure that a PHP website works. I don't know why it is getting squeezed again, and I just need to stretch it a bit. Let's see if it happens again. Okay, that's perfect. Now the installation begins. Okay. You can even try Ubuntu without the installation, and you can install the Ubuntu as per your preference. I'll click on this button to install Ubuntu. And then it says download updates by installing Ubuntu. I can just skip it for now. Then it's asking me to erase the disk for install Ubuntu. Yes, of course. Okay, continue. Okay, continue. Continue. And it's asking me to provide the name, so I'm providing hash password as okay. Continue. Now the process is started and it will take a couple of minutes based on your internet speed and the configuration what you have chosen. So I'll resume this once this installation has been done, and then we'll continue working on this VirtualBox and install the Apache and PHP and MySQL, and we'll run a sample PHP application to see if that works. Done. Okay, so now the installation has been done and the machine is ready to get restarted. So I just need to click on this restart now. It says please remove the installation medium and press enter. Then just press enter, it will automatically remove the installation medium, that ISO file. Okay, it's asking me for the password. Here you go. So now you can see that the Linux box is being set up, and you can start working on this. It's a box on your PC, and you can always do anything on this. Once you remove the virtual box, this particular box, then all the installations whatever you have done on this box will be removed. So now let's start opening the command prompt, and then we'll be installing the Apache, PHP and MySQL. So before doing that, we need to run the command sudo apt-get update, so that it update with the latest could not log, what happened. Let me try it once again. apt-get update. Says resource temporarily not available. Okay, now it's working. So let it complete, and then you need to run sudo apt upgrade to upgrade the system. So now once this will be done, I'll resume because this will take a couple of minutes. So I'll resume once this is done.